Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I would love for you to join me, so please make sure you do subscribe if you like what you see. And so guys, today we will be talking about mental health, and more specifically about depression. So I've made some notes here, so do excuse me if I do have a glance downwards once in a while. You guys may not know, I am a counsellor by profession, so I'm quite passionate, as you can imagine, about mental health. I feel like in our society we don't talk enough about mental health. There's such a stigma attached to mental health, and we need to break it. We need to break that stigma. We need to demystify mental health. And I feel the more we talk about it, the more we can educate ourselves and to stop being scared when we hear conditions like schizophrenia, depression, anxiety, bipolar, and all these common conditions. So before I go into one, guys, let's actually look at what depression actually is. Depression is a common and serious medical illness which negatively affects how you think, how you feel, and how you act. Depression at its most severe can be life-threatening. It can simply just make you want to just give up on life. I feel the more we talk about it, the more we can all be educated, and we can stop being scared and stop suffering in silence. Although I've never experienced mental health issues, I have worked with several clients who have experienced some degree of mental health illness and have come through to the other side. So guys, it is treatable. It's not something to be scared about or to be ashamed about at all. If I was to come on here with a broken arm, people would, tell me, would basically say, oh, I'm so sorry to see that you hurt yourself. How are you? How are you doing? People will show concern, empathy. However, with mental health, or if you've got a mental health condition and you tell somebody, there's this stigma attached. People look at you as if you've got three heads. It shouldn't be the case. Having an illness of the mind is a very serious condition, and it shouldn't be. No one should feel isolated, or no one should feel guilty or like some type of freak for having that condition. And I feel like the more we can talk about and raise awareness, the more as a society we can deal with it, and we can actually. I've got something. The more as a society we can deal with it, and the more we can educate our children. I'll give you another example. When I worked at Maudsley Mental Health Hospital in South East London, and I mentioned where I was working to some friends of mine, and these are well-educated people. Some of them were like, oh my gosh, you're working there, and like, I hope you're not gonna be mentally ill, or you're not scared of being attacked. And there was these things that I was so shocked, these comments that some of my friends were making, and I was really shocked to hear that. But then when I actually sat down and thought about it, and I actually realized that that's what a lot of us in society think, because we are not educated, and we're, being ignorant to all these things breeds, fear. So when you hear someone is working in the mental health, hospital, there's this fear. So I had to educate those friends of mine and explain that no, it's not what you think it is, and I had to demystify what mental health actually was. So the more we educate, the more we talk about it, the more we can demystify this issue. Guys, let me give you some statistics. So this statistics is for the UK. So 1 in 4 people in the UK will experience a mental health problem each year, guys. In England alone, 1 in 6 people report experiencing a common mental health problem. So according to mine, how people cope with mental health problems is getting worse as the number of people who self-harm and have suicidal thoughts is increasing. So this highlights, guys, that we've got a serious issue. We've got a problem in this society, and we need to tackle it. The problem is not going to go away. It's just going to keep getting worse and worse. So let's look at what the symptoms of depression is, person to person. So some of the symptoms include feelings of guilt, worthlessness, helplessness, irritability, can't even say the words, restlessness, fatigue, feeling tearful all the time and upset, feeling down, isolated, unable to relate to other people, loss of interest in things you once found pleasurable, things that you once enjoyed, feeling angry and just feeling very aggressive, trouble concentrating, trouble sleeping. I mean, the list goes on. The causes of depression varies from person to person. However, I'll give you some of the common causes that include childhood experiences, life events, other mental health problems, physical health problems, genetic inheritance. Yes, it can be inherited as well. Medication can bring that on as well. Drugs and alcohol, sleep, diet and exercise. So if you don't have a healthy diet, you don't exercise enough, if you don't sleep enough, all these can bring it on, stress, you name it. And I feel like in the times that we're living right now, we're living in a very stressful society. That's my opinion. And I feel like we live in a very stressful society. Everything is just very fast paced, and you've got technology to add to the mix. We don't talk to each other as much. Everyone's just busy, just working hard, and everything's just so fast paced these days that it's so easy for someone to feel isolated, and not want to talk to somebody. So please, I urge anybody watching this video, if you do relate to any of the symptoms or anything I'm saying today, and you feel like, you recognize some of the signs and symptoms that I've mentioned, please talk to somebody. Talk to a friend, talk to a counselor, talk to your GP. I will also add some links below to places where you can actually find some help, or some I'll also link some support groups as well. Please don't feel alone. Mind is a fantastic organization. Also, they've got some great information on their website, some support link, and also please check out Channel Mum. They've recently got some courses about mental health and lots of information on their website. So guys, be sure to check out their website also for additional help and support. So let's look at some of the treatments that one can receive if you do suffer from depression. Some of the treatments that are offered include medication and talking therapy, like for example CBT, which is really good. So guys, so that's all for today. I hope you found the video useful. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.